Hey books, welcome into our Aquarius Pisces Love Tarot reading for January 2026. I thank you guys so much for tuning into this message whenever you choose to, and I appreciate you being here on this side of the channel as always. Make sure you participate in the deck giveaway on my thrift shop. I'd love to give any deck that you might want to you for absolutely free shipping on me as a thank you for being here. I appreciate y'all so very much. And I love you lots. All right, let's talk about what I was getting here for Aquarius Pisces energy. Keep in mind, this can be for any placements that are related to love in Aquarius or Pisces, or any placements you might have in your 11th and 12th house. So those love planets, always your moon, your Venus, your Mars, sometimes Jupiter for sure, your Lilith energy, absolutely, okay? All very significant when it comes to love and romance. So, what I was sensing in the meditation is that it feels as if you might have an offer coming in from a South Node cycle, okay? Something from your past, wanting to reconnect, wanting to, I just heard come in like they always do, okay? And it's going to be up to you to trust your higher self enough to know whether or not this is the right connection for you, or if you want to repeat a South Node cycle, right? Because the choice is always yours. The choice is absolutely always yours. This could have been a very significant relationship or person in your life when it comes to love and romance, somebody that you have a lot of history with, and that seems to be coming back into play here in a specific kind of way. That's what I feel like the offer is. Somebody wants to come in and say, you know, let's have that happily ever after now. This feels like someone trying to trigger some form of nostalgia with you, maybe even under the guise of closure, or, you know, yeah, trying to trigger memories, what I'm hearing. Trying to trigger memories with you, okay? Trying to trigger memories with you, but I don't know, it felt very, very clear in my meditation that your higher self is going to have to guide you here. You alone know what's right and best for you, okay? But this is, in fact, and very definitively, some sort of relationship connection, maybe even a karmic partner from a South Node cycle that you either maybe have recently made the decision that you're off of, right? Or that you're headed towards your North Node energy. And that's oftentimes when South Node energy does try to come and test you. Are you sure you want to head towards your North Node? Are you sure you don't want to fall into the comfort of this cycle with me, right? So something could be very comfortable between you and this person. This person could be a comfort zone for you when it comes to love and romance, okay? Someone that you've maybe already put a lot of work in. Exactly. Butterflies and secrets. This person has a bit of an effect on you, but there is something that is hidden. I almost want to say it could be a hidden motive that you want to be aware of, and maybe we'll get into a little bit. Okay, let me just check my lighting. Make sure y'all can see. Okay. All right. So let's see. Let's just talk about it. Let's get into it. Show me a little bit more, Divine Universe, about this South Node cycle offer coming towards Aquarius Pisces energies in love and romance. Thank you. Unexpected news. Yeah, this could kind of take you by surprise. This could even be somebody that maybe you've kept some sort of friendship with, and then they, like, out of the blue want to start talking about the relationship that you had, or, like, you know, they still love you, they still want you, they still dream about that happily ever after. And how I'm almost wanting to even say it, it does feel like there's an air of desperation around this attempt to offer you something. You could be very clearly moving towards your North Node energy. And so this could be like a last ditch attempt to try to hold on to you in some way. Okay. So unexpected news for sure. Exactly. This could definitely be somebody that you were at odds with. Or it's going to be an odd moment because you aren't on the same page. So you might think, okay, this is cool. You know, what's happened between us in the past, it's in the past. We can still be cool. We can still be friends. Or it doesn't have to be weird. And then they go and make it weird. And so it's like, ooh, wait, no, like, I'm not keeping up a friendship or keeping contact with you for the hopes of a relationship. This is just, we have a lot of history. You know what I mean? Like, we know each other. Like, I think two people might be on different pages when it comes to why y'all still have some sort of tie and connection. Clarify that. Yeah, I can't make it up. I can't. And I won't. Okay. Final shot. This is what I mean. Somebody feels like it's their final shot. It's a final attempt, last ditch effort to try to reactivate something with you. And I kind of get this like, you know, I've always loved you. You know. And that's what I mean. Those are trigger words for you to fall back into a memory of when you maybe did think that. So then now you're kind of trapped, not even, I don't want to say trapped, but now you're back connected to that energy of when you did maybe believe that this could be your happily ever after, when you did, you know, want whatever that looked like with this person. So it's kind of like, you sure you want to move on? You sure you're absolutely done? Maybe even the realm of, I don't believe you, will always be a thing. I'll always love you. Meow, meow, meow. You see what I'm saying? It's kind of like trying to plant that seed of what if this was really it. But I kind of feel like you know it's not. You know it's not. But it's the triggering of the memories and the emotions that you might want to be mindful of, or that could make this situation a little muddy. Okay. Tell me a little bit more about this South Node person trying to offer something to Aquarius, Pisces energies. Come on. Love letter, right? You know it's always been you. I've always loved you. Remember when we did this? Remember when we did that? Those were great times. I want that back. Let's recapture it. It's not too late for us. Like, I could run down the whole gambit, child. It's not too late for us. Yeah, you're the main attraction. I can't make it up. You're the one I've always been attracted to. You're the only one I want. It's always been you. Old feelings, babies. Listen to me, listen to me, listen to me. Right. This is somebody who maybe holds on to you in a way. Sorry, I got like another channeling. Hold on. Maybe holds into you in a way of like a security blanket. Come on, words. Come on, words of affirmation. This is somebody who uses you like a security blanket. Okay. Now, you might be cross-watching for an Aquarius, Pisces who's doing this to you. Keep that in mind. Who likes to maintain or poke at or activate these old feelings in you because they feel secure when you are in that South Node cycle. I feel like I touched on this already in this energy, okay? So I don't know what's going on, but this is somebody's way of securing their own ego, to just be frank about it. When they know that you are now thinking of your time spent with them, you're now considering it, you're back in that nostalgia with them, they then have a sense of egoic like pride that they're still it for you, even if they have already moved on, they're in another relationship, they're doing their own thing. It's like, this is somebody who wants you to run behind them, constantly be yearning for them, but has no intention of actually giving you what you want or like getting back into that energy with you. It's like it's a bait. Okay. This is somebody attempting to bait another person. Remember when, I still think about you, you know, I still love you, you know, I still care about you, you know, you've always been the one for me, yet none of their actions show that. None of their actions are going to make any of that old feeling, nostalgic energy a reality. Okay. Somebody definitely, again, finds security in their feelings for you or someone's feelings for them. So they will say what they need to say, affirm all the things, but the action isn't there. And that's why it's always unexpected. It's like just when you think you're over this person, here they come. Trying to bring up and call up and conjure up all those old feelings way back when. You know, no one makes me feel like you do. And this person could be in a whole relationship. And this is how, again, you can tell this is South Node energy. This person might even be in a whole nother relationship. They might be, you know, nowhere near actually trying to make something a reality with you, okay? But they like to try to pull you back into their energy when they feel you getting too far away. So what you need to know about this kind of love dynamic is your energy is more important in this situation than you might even realize. Your energy might stabilize this person in a way, okay? In a way that is very, again, egoic, in a way that is very selfish. It's like in order for them to feel good about themselves, they need to know that you still want them in this way. And so anytime you start showing that you want nothing to do with it or you're moving on, they try to figure out how to get you back into wanting them just to reject you. And from that rejection, they then regain some sort of power. This is a power play that somebody might be trying to run, okay? That you just need to be very, very mindful of, my loves. Be very mindful of if this is for you. Clarify here, Divine, this unexpected news. What's this unexpected news? Hold on. I feel like this might be a little too over. Okay. What's the unexpected news that's arriving here? Thank you. Listen to me. Listen. This is what I'm talking about. This is what I'm talking about. Now, all of a sudden, somebody wants to talk about the love between you two. Now, all of a sudden, someone wants to go down memory lane. Ooh. Now, all of a sudden, somebody wants to say they're making the right decisions or choices towards you or that they're ready to. When you know deep down and high up in your awareness, that that's not even the case. Okay? It's like this person pulls you in just to argue, just to beef, just to kind of flip the script on you. And it's up to you to say, I don't want that anymore and I'm done with that. Okay? But as long as you entertain it, it's going to keep happening. This person has not changed. Hermit. This person has not changed. Like I said, deep down, you know you are just going to end up being at odds with them again, arguing again, not seeing eye to eye, and not because of any true other reason than that's what they want. This is somebody who maybe enjoys toxicity in that way, like they will pick a fight and argue just for the fun of it. And so pulling you back into the idea of being with them is a part of that play. It's a part of that toxicity that they enjoy. Okay. Okay. Final shot. Who's in this final shot energy with Aquarius Pisces? And like I said, this could be an Aquarius Pisces. This is Pisces energy. Yeah. This could be a Pisces that's doing this to someone, to you. Okay. I feel like y'all have already been shown the pattern with this person. It's just a matter of acting accordingly. What's the significance of this love letter? Thank you. The Six of Pentacles, like I said, it's a way to kind of get you to pay attention to them, get you to start feeding into the nostalgia, the old feelings again, the memories, okay? This would even be somebody who would be an absolute terror to you, right? Say mean things, do disrespectful things, never apologize for it. Y'all split, stop talking, and then they'll come with an apology months later when they need that fix of toxicity, when they need that power dynamic shift, when they need more control. So this is almost, again, somebody attempting to play you like a fiddle, like a toy. It's up to you to say, I'm nobody's toy. Okay. Yeah. Five of Pentacles. Exactly. Just to drop you back off, just to have you back in longing, just to have you yearning for more from them. This is love bombing and breadcrumbing at its finest. In a situation that maybe, yes, again, has a lot of history, but more than likely was a trauma bond of sorts. And it seems like whoever this Pisces energy is the trauma creator. They create the trauma to bond over. They traumatize you and then try to, yeah, it's like an abuser in a way. Hopefully that doesn't trigger anybody, but like they do the abuse and then come behind it and like, I only did that because I love you. And that could be a parent dynamics, child lovers. But, you know, I only did that because I love you so much and I care for you so much. And I was upset and I was bothered. And it's like, that's not an excuse to abuse anybody. But it gets you to empathize with them just for them to put you right back in the same situation. This is someone who has no empathy towards you. But what they need is the control. Okay. Tell me about the main attraction energy. Okay, right. Eight of Swords in reverse. This is where the lies start coming in because they're all going to claim it's only been you. I only have eyes for you. You're the only one I want. You're the only one I need. You're the only one I see. Yet we know that not to be true. I feel like in the history, this person maybe has a wandering eye. This person might have cheated. This person maybe is a liar in some way, shape, or form. Because if we step back from the Eight of Swords, you're at the Seven of Swords. Okay. So they want to say that they only see you, but that's not the truth. And you know that by their actions, by the history. This is somebody who maybe definitely cheated. Okay. Clarify the old feelings. Thank you. Sunshine. And it's like someone pulls life out of those old feelings. And that's why they need to know, do you still feel for me? Do we still have that connection? Do you still think about me the way I think about you? You know, you're still in my heart and I'll always love you. No, I don't think this person ever really loved you, to be quite honest with you. They loved the way that you loved them. That's probably the extent of the love here when you're dealing with somebody that kind of narky. They love you because you love them. Or they love the love that you give them. They don't really love you. They love how you make them feel. Because you probably were very submissive in this energy or very like catering to them. You know what I mean? You might have given this person real love and that's what they're looking for. That's what they want, but they can't reciprocate it. Okay? And what's important about security? Thank you. The Knight of Wands, and it fell right on the Knight of Cups, like I said. Like I said, this person only wants to know that you still have that kind of feeling for them. They still have a space in your heart and your mind so that they can then go run off and do, again, what they were always doing. Just so they can run off with that light. Again, Ten of Cups at the bottom. Think about how happy we could be. But this person doesn't even know how to build this. Okay? But this person knows that that's what you maybe wanted at one point. So here they come to paint the picture again. Trying to tell you, put those rose-colored glasses on. No pun intended, but for real. And it's up to you to say, those glasses don't fit me no more. I'd rather see the world in its beautiful, vivid colors as is, rather than tinted or tainted by you, for real. Yeah, this is definitely somebody who can't be your security, but they need you to be security for them. Can't hold you down, worth nothing, but they need you to hold them down. Because they would be a mess. They would be so lost. They would maybe even really wouldn't even feel good about themselves or really have much without your energy. And that's what you need to know. Okay. Clarify the Lovers and the Hermit. Yeah, Two of Wands. Exactly. Exactly. Now someone wants to come back talking about, I want this and let's make this happen. Remember when we said we were going to do this, and remember when we said we were going to live like that. We can still have that. I know it. I still love you. Like meow, meow, meow. Just to leave you with the bill. Like just to leave you carrying the weight. Just to come. This is somebody who likes to come in, make a mess, and leave. I'm not a fan of this person. Nah. This is, yeah, come on, man. Come on. Devil energy at the bottom. Come in just to make a mess and leave. Just to remind you that you're shackled to them, or like, you know what I mean? Like this could even be like someone that you maybe had a child with. So it's like you can't really get them out of your life for real, but they still try to come in on this like, we could be a family, we could make this work again. I'm sorry, just to go do the same bullshit. This is, again, it's like somebody feels like you're chained to them. And whenever you start to realize, right, like we normally say, those chains are big enough to lift off their head. It's not really tight around the neck. As soon as you start to realize that and start taking the chain off, they start rattling on it, yanking on it. Yeah. Show me the Hermit and the Knight of Cups here, Divine. Thank you. Exactly. Right. Soon as you start to realize that you deserve better, you deserve more, or this isn't where you really want to be, this isn't necessarily love, this is trauma disguised as emotional connection. Here they come. Come on, man. Here they come. Final shot. Okay, I'll give you what you want. Okay, I'll give you the offer. Okay. See what I'm saying? I'm ready. Here it is. No. Because you know what that pentacle represents? Your time, your energy, your focus. Anything to get you to put that Ace of Pentacles with them, knowing good damn and well. If it's on the Six of Pentacles, that energy is going to go somewhere else. Show me the Six of Pentacles with the Eight of Swords in reverse. Ooh, right. Birds be squawking. Exactly. Let's just talk. Yeah, this is all a game. This is what I'm talking about. This is all a game. And I'm sorry to give that message, but this is a game somebody likes to play with you. It's for their ego. Like I said, star energy with the Wheel of Fortune. Just so they can feel powerful, so that they can feel something. If this is truly someone who has strong narcissistic, okay, there you go, narcissism and autism, maybe narcissistic energy, you were their greatest supply. Without you being in love with them, feeding into them, they're in the Nine of Swords. I can't make it up. Without you giving them attention, proclaiming your love for them, even if they've moved on. It's like somebody wants you in that sick puppy dog you know, I can't eat, I can't sleep, I can't do, like, no one's gonna do it, they're the only one for me. Like, they need you to be in that energy because you're pouring your energy into them. When you do that, when you say those things, when you play that role, you don't have to play that role anymore. Yeah, oh, I just heard the old feelings are gone, the star card. That's why I can't make it up. That's exactly what I'm saying. They come in with this Ace of Pentacles thinking that it's going to get you to unpour that water out, but you've already poured this out, and they know that. The wheel is already turning in this situation, and that's why they're trying to come back. Okay, that's just what you need to know. So some of y'all got to stand strong here. Some of y'all got to stand strong. Show me the Two of Wands with the Chariot. High Priestess, I'm confirming something. Like I said, you know deep down that this person just wants to hold on to you. They really don't mean you any good. They really can't do any good by you. But they need the nostalgia of what y'all had in the past more than you do. Their whole persona, I feel, or their whole self-identity is built off of how lovesick you were for them at one point, maybe for a long time. Without that, you being the lovesick puppy, they don't have an identity to form. They don't have self-esteem. Okay? Can I get one for the Two of Wands and the Chariot? Thank you. Queen of Swords, exactly. Ooh. Yeah. Yep. Reel you back into believing that they love you just to then say some rude shit, be mean, cut you down, poke holes in your self-esteem, all your good self-worth energy you've built. And that's where they get all that leaks out from that. That's what they suck up. Vampiric. And then they go walk off like they're the baddest, or they're the, you know, look at what I did to them. I'm a savage kind of a thing. Like, fucking yikes, exactly. Seven of Wands. Seven of Wands. Right. Pull you in just to block you out again. You got to stand your ground against this Queen of Swords energy, whoever this is. Feels like it does, and this feels like a Pisces. It does. It does. Okay. This would be somebody who then will flip the script and say, you're nothing without them. And that's projection, because in truth, they're nothing without you. Anybody really say that to you, it's reverse. It's always reverse. This would be somebody who wants to then pull out all that they've done for you when all they've done is create trauma for you. This is someone who uses your reflection as their mirror, like in a way that's warped. They use your light and reflect it back to you as if they're the illuminary. See what I'm saying? Like they're the main focus, when in truth, it's you. They're revolving around you. Again, they have no life force without you. In some way. Okay? Yeah, King of Pentacles, Queen of Wands. Could be this dynamic. Take it as it resonates. Those energies could be relevant. Could be talking about a King of Pentacles. Could be talking about a Queen of Wands. Seven of Cups, exactly. The love letter, the love confession, the contact, the reach out is just to muddy the water. It's just to muddy the water. Yeah. Because you're standing a little too independent of them. That's that devil energy too. You're a little too independent. I need you a little more in codependency with me. I need to know that I still have control. I need to know that I still make you feel away. I need to know that just one look at me, you start getting flashbacks to the past and now you want it back. And like, somebody needs that for their ego so bad, so incredibly bad. And they're not going to say it. They're just going to do little things. This could be somebody who likes to like thirst trap you, or, you know, like send you old photos and stuff like that. Like, I don't know. It's triggering. Yeah, they're going to want to flirt with you. It's childish though. Page of Wands. Yeah, let's just bring this whole thing to an end, eh? It's time. It's time for your cycle with this person to end. It's probably been time, but at this moment, absolutely it is. Okay, so in this situation, I almost want to know more or less what your higher self wants to say to you. Maybe that's how we can use this deck. What truths has your higher self already confirmed about where this person is, like what their true intentions are? Because I don't know that we need to hear from their higher self in truth, especially if this is a narc. Okay. Hold on. All right, sorry about that, y'all. Okay. Where did I put the deck? Okay. Whew. All right. Is there anything that you can confirm here, Divine, from the higher self of my book regarding this person? What have you been telling them about the truth that needs to be confirmed? I'm running because I don't think I deserve you. Interesting. Okay. Yeah, and I think in a weird way, this would be someone who would try to make you feel like you don't deserve them. Okay. What else needs to be said here? No matter how hard I try, my thoughts always sway back to you. Exactly. Exactly. Yeah. And I do think this is someone who has tried very hard to act like they don't need you. Like you weren't the light in their life. Okay. What else wants to be said? I am keeping tabs on you. You best believe that. Again, even if this person is with a whole nother relationship with a whole nother person, maybe even got a whole nother family, they're watching you. They're keeping tabs on you again, because as soon as they start to feel like you're not that lovesick puppy for them anymore, that's when they're going to want to start rattling those chains. So they have to watch you in order to know when you are actually about to move on. Okay? As soon as it starts looking like you're too happy, here they come with some BS. Okay? Just be mindful of it. Watch the pattern. I feel like this person has a very strong pattern when it comes to you. Okay. What else wants to be said here? Okay. I didn't know what love felt like until you came along. Exactly. Exactly. And it's for a narc. Someone with strong narcissistic tendencies. That real love, that is premium grade A crack, okay? High quality drug right there. And that is why they want to keep you as a supply for them, okay? And convince you that you owe them that. Convince you again, what would you be without them? That's never been the question. What would they be without you is the true question. You're the first thing I think about when I open my eyes. Yeah. That's that Nine of Swords. What else wants to be said here? You've all I've ever hoped for. You're my dream person. Yeah. And what else? I can't make it up. I cannot make it up. I feel empty without you. That's the bona fide truth. They are empty without you. And that's not to boost your ego in any way, shape, or form. Yeah, I loved you more than I let on. I don't know. And I'm going to be real with y'all. And I don't say this often. I don't think this person is actually capable of love. I don't think this person is capable of love in the way that I'm sensing the energy. They might have cared for you more than they let on. And again, that's what I mean of like, they needed the persona of, oh, you love me more than I love you for their ego. So that they could look like the victor, the light, the source, the thing. When in truth, it was absolutely the other way around. No doubt about it. Okay? No doubt about it. Yeah, they are empty without you. And you know what? Sometimes people got to be empty. It's not your responsibility to fill void souls, void bodies. And that's exactly what this is. That's why they're vampiric towards you. They get full off of your light and then carry it as their own. They get full off your light and then want to go present the glow as if it's not you reflecting on their face. Trying to convince everybody that glows come from within. No, baby, that glow came from outside. Yeah, that's what you really need to know. And that's why the security is important. Without you being that lovesick puppy for them, without you putting yourself in a position for them to dominate you or to look and appear as if, oh, they're just so coveted, they're just so wanted, you're just so obsessed with me, meow, 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 meow. They have nothing. Again, I feel like this is someone built like a persona off of that. I must be, the realest around because look at how my bouquet member is loving me. Look at how they're treating me. So I must be the shit. And it's like, boo. No. No, that's not even how that works. Okay. So that's just what you need to know. This person is only going to come rattling that chain that they think is still there because they do feel empty. And they're keeping tabs on you. They absolutely will. And honestly, if you want to block them, if you haven't already, go ahead. They can still make fake profiles and follow you, and that's fine too. Let them watch. But I think the script that needs to be flipped in your energy, member, is the fact that you, my darling, my love, are the main attraction. It has always been you. You were the source of light in this person's world. Hence why they have to keep tabs on you so they could just get a little shine here and there. But they have to also now maintain that persona as if they were the light. So this is somebody who definitely might be having a couple towers show up in their world when you do decide to close this cycle, world energy. I do think that's coming here if you haven't made that decision already. But I do need you to know that nothing will change with this person. They are going to do the same thing that they've always done to you as long as you allow them to. And it's up to you to make that choice and decision, okay? Alrighty, my loves, I'm going to leave it there. I really do hope that this gave you some sort of clarity, some sort of confirmation around what's coming up or what's going on in love and romance with you. Let me know your thoughts in the comments as always. I thank you so much for being here. And if you did tune in, please make sure you like the video so it circulates out to our public tribe subscribers so they know that we are doing this work over here on the membership side of the channel. I appreciate that, y'all. I love you very much. And I'll see you in our next one. Namaste.